And I always win.
Beer pong, and no, you don't. Hey guys! I'm Evan.
And I'm Ash.
And today we're going to be talking about how to successfully make a distance relationship work.
How we've done it mainly.
How we've done it from our experience. First things first, we're not in a truly long distance relationship. Obviously we're next to each other right now. But we can only see each other from time to time, usually on the weekends, because we live in different cities. And we're also speaking from a place of dating less than a year. So take that in mind.
Yeah, guys, I feel like it's kind of long. Somewhere where I can take 5 hours to travel, it's long.
On bumpy roads, breathing in smog, you feel miserable by the time one of us gets to the other person. And then that takes away like half a day just to recover. So
And being with someone for just like one, then the other day you have to travel is also, tiring.
yeah,
hard
we're
to
stressed
say
for work.
goodbye.
So we get limited time with each other, so we have to make it work in other ways. So we're going to talk about that, and maybe you'll get some helpful tips for your relationship. What do you think? Should we dive in?
Yeah.
All right. So what's the first thing? Want to say it?
Yeah, so guys, these are the things we do as
In our couple. This was what works for us. So
Yeah, so number one, we text each other every morning, every time.
usually right when we
can.
wake up, before we
Yeah.
get into work or any of the other things that happen during the day. That way we kind of prioritize each other, prioritize our relationship by texting each other at the very beginning of the day. That shows to the other person that they matter and that we're thinking about them. So it just helps us to focus on our relationship even when we're not able to see each other.
Yeah, we text like even all around the day. Like
Yeah.
sometimes like when, sometimes you're busy with work and you can't text. But when you're not busy, like at lunch, hey, did you take lunch, breakfast, stuff like that.
How's your day
Until
going?
evening, yeah.
What'd you eat for lunch?
Yeah.
How were your dreams last night? What happened in your dreams?
Yeah, and Evadoris has fun.
I have weird dreams, guys.
Childish kid dreams.
No,
like,
they're not childish.
I dreamt a dinosaur. How is it
A
called?
dinosaur?
A dinosaur running after me. What the hell? That is like a childish dream.
Oh, who doesn't love dinosaurs? Jurassic Park. Come on.
I don't. I mean, guys, those are childish dreams. Evan has plenty of them.
I'm an artist, so I have creative dreams.
Yeah, he says he has creative dreams, which is more fun.
All right, next one. We video call when we can.
Yeah.
So even that is hard for us because we have bad connections here in Uganda, and usually when we're at our homes, we don't get a good connection. So we try to video call. It doesn't always work, but when we can, it just helps us to just feel a little bit more connected. And also, there's miscommunications when you're texting all the time. So when we video call, that clears up things.
Yeah, sometimes we actually don't video call. Sometimes we, how is it called? Like audio calls sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially when our internet, like my internet is never the best, especially at night. So we always call, talk, sometimes video call, talk around, like play around.
But especially if one of us is in a weird mood, or we think the other person's in a weird mood, it helps if we video call because we can get a better understanding of what the other person is feeling.
Yeah.
Just that face-to-face interaction. So I'm sure you guys are already doing this if you are in a distance relationship, but just reiterating how important it is. This is just a little one, but it's helpful for us. We both have iPhones, so we play Game Pigeon on our iMessage, which is like this little app where you can play different mini games, like
and I always win.
beer pong, and no, you don't.
I always win, guys. So there are these games of throw. I think some people know that game like in real life. Like when you throw like a ball in the cup, and then when it falls in that, glass, you take the beer inside.
Except there's no beer in the
But
game.
there
We play
is
other
no
games.
beer here.
Anyways, that helps us to just have a little bit of fun, and it's not always serious, especially if we're not in a mood where we want to talk. Just having that little thing where we can just focus on that, but still spend time with each other. It's just a helpful distraction.
Yeah, guys, you should try out that if you can, because there are very many games like pool, table, on the phone. Pool, table, basketball, there is that one you just said, and there is gunshot.
Paintball. No.
Now,
Sure
what
gun.
is the other one? You said it's also pickball, the one of throwing into a glass,
Beer pong.
and the one of target.
Paintball.
Why are they the same?
It's not the same.
Yeah, there are very many games, guys. You just have to play with someone online. So if you can, try it out.
And also this one just, I think, helps us. We talk about our concrete plans for the future when we are together. Our plans to be together, what we need to do to make that happen, and when we think it can happen. And that just helps us have a little bit of hope and motivation to continue in a relationship, looking forward to the day when we can be together. So what do you think of that? I think that really helps us.
Yeah, I know, like sometimes I'm like thinking, and I feel like I don't even know how to explain it. But like when you talk about something, then you keep having hope and feel like it's closer and closer and closer.
It gives you life in your relationship. It makes it feel exciting.
Yeah.
Even just daydreaming, spend time daydreaming about the places you want to go, even just on vacation. It's just fun to think about your future, and it gives you morale in your relationship if you talk about your future, even if it's just crazy dreams like we want to go to Greece and go on to some wonderful restaurant or whatever, and we look at pictures and we send each other pictures. Doing things like that is fun, and it keeps the relationship fun. So I think having a mix of like constant texting throughout the day, just with small talk, having serious conversations, video calling, and doing fun things like games, spending time dreaming together, those are the things that we find help us in our distance relationship. And,
and actually, guys, most of you always say you should do this, and some people have always asked, do you guys stay together? No, like, let me just say it in this video, I stay like 80 kilometers from him, Ginger, Kampala.
And it's much farther than it would be like 60 miles in the US. It would probably be an hour drive in the US, 45 minutes actually.
Yeah, but here, because of bad roads, stuff like that, it takes sometimes like 5 hours. Like last time I was in a taxi by 7 p.m. I got this side at midnight. So it's like a long journey, and having that journey in just 2 days,
so we want to do more videos for you guys, but we're limited by having full-time jobs and being in 2 different cities. So please forgive us. We want to do more for you and give you better content, but we're doing the best we can. But in the future, we hope that will change, and we'll be in a position where we can do more videos, be in a closer spot, and higher quality content.
And guys, actually it's a bit hard, especially for me. I think maybe I'm a crybaby. Like right now I'm leaving, but my mood is already off. Like, what? So I come here in Ginger almost every weekend, because I never want him to come to Kampala. I feel like Ginger is more relaxing. But then the time of saying bye, I always feel like I need like more. I wish the weekend was like 4 days, but it's just 1-2 days. And I just sleep on Saturday and Sunday, Monday morning I have to go, or Sunday evening. It's just not easy. So sometimes I find myself crying, saying bye, because I never want to go.
And guys, I think that gets easier over time if you're in that unique situation where you're far apart but you can still see each other from time to time. I think you get used to it, having to have those frequent goodbyes. It was much harder for her at first, but now you're a lot it's still hard for you, but it's a lot better than it was at first, I think.
Yeah, it's almost the same, but I try not to feel like even if you cry, you will come back.
Yeah,
You
so
have
now you
to
have,
go. So
now you know it's not like you're saying goodbye forever. You
Yeah, I
know, okay,
know.
I'll see you next weekend.
yeah, I remember like we were not even dating. That's funny. On his last birthday, we had not yet started dating. But then when I reached in the taxi, I'm like,
Yeah, she was a much bigger crybaby before.
like, why did I even leave? But I'm getting, it's still hard, but not
Yeah.
like how it was.
And I also think this depends on your relationship. If you're both people who feel very expressive when you miss somebody, then it could be hard, like her. But for me, it's not that I don't miss her, but I am used to frequently going back and forth between different cities, different countries, and making relationships with people and then not seeing them for a long time. So I'm just very much accustomed to that, so it's easier for me. But for her, I don't know. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video with our perspective on how to make a distance relationship work. We hope it was helpful for you guys. And yeah, leave us a comment, let us know what you think. Make sure to subscribe to our channel by clicking the button down here. And make sure to follow us on Instagram. We have different content there. It's Ash and symbol Evan. Ash and Evan. So, thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, peace.